Welcome back. I had an idea with Land of the Dead. I replaced my curse with it. Should give us some big damage for bosses. DAHLGUR Oasis. Enter the Forgotten Ruins. There we are.
You are mine now.
That is not possible.
Find Zoltan Cole's head. Hunter's Journal, Part 1.
We are in agreement. Cole, the renegade, must be stopped. He seeks to duplicate the power of the stones and wield it for his own ends. He is obsessed with the powers of heaven and hell. Drawing their attention will only bring doom to us all.
Dark magic fills this place like a foul mist.
Not all dangerous demons are large and imposing. The dust imps are little more than children in size, but they possess the cunning and bloodlust of far larger creatures. They take cover in the shadows, emerging only when viable prey wanders too close. Then they ambush, leaving little more than bones behind them.
I could use some more life per head, actually. Maybe go with Grisly Tribute. Right, let's try it on them. Get rid of those guys first.
My essence is too low. The grave beckons.
Here we go.
Just
No.
over there. I never never imagined such a creature.
Not bad.
We must be getting close to the head by now.
How do you know that?
Intuition.
Two-handed sword. Maybe this is not the best one. Bloodlance. Spend some health to launch an additional lance from yourself towards the target. Ablation. Increase the damage of revived creatures, but each revive now costs health. Actually, that could be silly with Land of the Dead. Using maybe Purgatory? Let's try it, just to see what happens. New Bone Spirit, Possession. Bone Spirit will now charm the target at a cost of health. See if we can get ourselves a giant army of summons. Move out. Was it a maximum of 10? I think it is. Oh well.
What I have trained for.
Maybe this then. Bloodlands. What did we get? New ring. Nice. What to replace? Cooldown reduction. Life per hit. Place this one. Head of Zoltan Cool. Now I imagine we'll fight a boss after this. Let's see. Land of the Dead. Okay.
I'm afraid not.
That works. Though it is a bit silly. Hunter's Journal Part 2.
We set out in 1 week's time, into the desolate sands, to search for Kul's hidden archives. None of us have any idea what to expect. How far has Kul's madness driven him? How much power has he accumulated in his mad quest? I can only hope we are not too late.
Make our way outside. This does a lot of damage. Oh, lost satchel. Mephisto, the Lord of Hatred.
The evil of Mephisto, Lord of Hatred, was so pervasive that even after he had been defeated and entombed in a soul stone, his demonic essence oozed upwards into Travancore and corrupted the Zakharum priests. Though he fell to the same heroes who killed his brothers, I fear for us should he ever return.
I am returning to town.
I have to talk to Adria.
If you keep holding back, then you'll never improve. Ah! Leah, are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
I'm sorry to push you like this, but it will all be for the best in the end.
I know.
Be careful.
It is time. Leah, cast the spell as I taught you.
I live again.
Zoltan Kuhl. We need you to activate the Black Soul Stone. We would use it to trap the last two Lords of Hell.
I know your voice, stranger. It has haunted me in death, just as it commanded me in life. Tyrael.
I am, but now mortal.
Fate is whimsical. I will give you the Black Soul Stone, but in exchange, I must be made whole once again.
You were treacherous before. How do I know you won't be an even greater threat once you've been fully revived?
You don't. So you must ask yourself, how much would you risk to save this wretched world?
Everything.
So be it. To begin, you will need to retrieve my blood from the dungeons where it has been hidden away. You will find them in the desolate sands beyond the aqueducts.
I'm going to go with you. We should bring Cool's head with us. Maybe he'll have something useful to say. I'll put him in your bag.
Okay. Oh, I can't talk to her. We'll talk to people later. Let's check our items. No, just salvage everything. Enter the ancient waterway in DAHLGUR Oasis.
You're an interesting one, aren't you? I wonder if your friends know what you truly are.
I have no time to entertain your assumptions.
All will be revealed in time.
I must have a corpse.
Deceiver's Orders Part 2.
Overwhelm the enemy and seize our companions. There is a witch among them, and another, a girl. Bring them to me along with the Black Soul Stone. They will be searching for the head of Zoltan Kuhl. Scour the oasis for it. Some old sorcery lingers on the skull, and it must be mine.
I don't remember finding Part 1.
I want more time to explore the great library of Chaldean when this is all over.
You remind me of Cain.
Maybe. But they've got to have books on the Black Soul Stone and Asmodan. Something that will help me understand his theories.
Kind of strange to find Part 2 first.
Mine now. We must
Create some distance.
No.
Move out of that.
I need a corpse.
It works best when I have just one target to fight.
I'm afraid not.
Two-handed scythe, one-handed mace, life after each kill, and a socket. It is a big damage upgrade. Now do I put damage or life on hit? Damage.
You will not enter the aqueducts! Lord Belial demands your blood!
That is not possible. No. I miss searching for lost artifacts with Uncle Deckard, even though it did have its dangerous side. I can't tell you how many times I had to drag him away from an army of skeletons because he was fixated on some...
I can open this gate for you.
Thank you. Western flow control lever pulled. Eastern. Open the entrance to the waterlogged passage.
You again.
No time for pleasantries. I think I may have uncovered Bilal's assumed identity. I'm very close. But here's what you need to know. To find Kuhl's blood, you'll need to get through the aqueducts. There are two levers that control the entrance beneath the waterfall.
Have you located Belial?
Not yet, but I have some ideas. It is difficult. I have many advisors and other attendants close to me day and night. I will find him.
So you have learned some magic now.
They keep close watch on me. I can't leave the palace. I stole an amulet from the Vijayra ambassador. I saw him use it before. But I don't have much time. You need to find the stone. Leave Bilal to me.
He did not really answer your question. How odd.
Western Channel. Let's see if I can go back to my curse. Early grave. Now triggers at a higher enemy health, but costs health. Percent of blood. Cursed enemies take increased damage from your minions.
Something foul came here before us.
It's Belial. So long as he lives, all of Chaldeum is under siege. Uncle Deckard theorized that the demon lords leave demons in their wake, much like us leaving footprints.
And you agree with him?
Yes. The more I study my uncle's books, the more I realize that even I took his wisdom for granted.
The electric eels are insidious pests that have taken root in the oases surrounding Chaldeum. Known for their stinging strikes, these creatures are particularly dangerous when they attack in large numbers. It is said that raw eel has become a delicacy among Chaldeum's elite, but I assure you these rumors are baseless.
That is a powerful foe over there.
Give it more time.
My respects.
You reach cursed grounds. Oh. There's one left.
This world can abide you no longer.
I used to get so upset when Uncle Deckard would go on and on about angels and demons. Now I would give anything to hear him tell his tales again.
Now curses the ground, healing you every second for each enemy in the area. Oh. Not bad. I'll keep this for now, just for the damage.
I suppose... I need essence. I'm afraid not.
May their corpses rot here forever.
Rare Philito. Won't be better than mine, though. Shoulder pads. More damage, increase corpse knight's damage. Oh, boss.
That needs to recharge.
Think about what Alaric said? That you are Nephilim?
He was from a different time.
I think he might have been right. There is something special about you.
Attack speed over critical hit chance. Huh?
I'm afraid not.
Western flow control.
I see the lever.
So do I.
That's one lever down.
These aqueducts did not even exist in my own time.
Said, if you want to know the truth of a city, you need look no further than the state of its infrastructure.
Then Chaldeum is rotting.
Yes, and built on secrets.
We must stop her for our master!
Belial must really want you.
I'm afraid not. Not enough essence. I'm afraid not.
Let's see if I can try going back to Gift of Death. Life support. Risen mages cost health to cast but last longer. I would like to have the corpses.
Why do you think the Coven does what it does? What drives people to evil?
There are two sides to the balance. Some crave only power.
I don't know why. Power can be a terrible burden.
That is not possible.
Yeah, that works well. Okay. Goblin.
I have long waited for this knowledge.
Level 60. New Blood Rush. Metabolism. Provides an additional charge but doubles the health cost. No. I'll keep this.
There! Pull that lever.
That passage should lead to the Desolate Sands.
A secret door hidden behind a waterfall. How imaginative.
What would you have done?
You shall see when we get to my archives.
It was a nice self-burn by the writing team. Waterlogged passage.
I can't believe he stuck me in a barrel. Really, it's quite uncomfortable in here.
There he is.
It's a little dark in here. Are you dead? Are you still alive out there? Or is it the monsters? Oh, say yes if you are. Or you could clap.
Covetous Shen.
Thank you for releasing me. It was getting a little boring in there. I am seeking a magic crucible that legend says was hidden in these very aqueducts. It would be a valuable addition to my jeweler's tools. Help me find it, and I will be greatly indebted to you. Oh, how rude of me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Covetous Shen.
Only an enemy would name you that.
What? I have no enemies. Everybody loves Shen. I can't imagine why my young partner bashed me over the head and sealed me in there. This place is quite dangerous without a knowledgeable guide.
Wait, you were his guide?
Oh, yes. I could show you around the world 5 times and never stub a toe.
And you thought I was odd.
What a fascinating place this is. Oh, look at all this wonderful architecture. You could walk all the way around the world and never find its like. Except for this part. I've seen this somewhere else before. Where my young guide got off to. His name was Gavin, I believe. Yes, that was it. Nice young fellow. He must still be around here also. Or perhaps he got lost. No, we're not lost, are we? You know, it was actually quite an interesting experience to be locked up in the barrel. I had a lot of time to think to myself. It was a little uncomfortable, though.
My essence is too low.
Delightful fellow, that young Gavin. Yes, he was so willing to show an old man around the desert.
Crucible, it's mine!
Be careful, Gavin. It might be cursed. Dear, I just warned him.
I need essence.
Crucible should be safe now. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Simulacrum. Create a simulacrum made of blood that will duplicate your secondary skills for the duration. Another cooldown. How long does it last?
I just recalled something the Prophet said about you.
What was it? My skeletons?
Oh, nothing.
Crucible.
Poor little man. If I had known the crucible was cursed, I never would have brought him along. If you come see me in Chaldeum, I can show you how the crucible can combine jewel fragments. Well, you know, I've been searching for a certain jewel for a long, long time. I'm in no rush. But maybe if I go with you, I'll find it just like I found this crucible. May I come with you on your journey and make glorious jewelry for you?
As long as you don't cause any trouble.
Oh, the way out is just a little farther. I am starving. Do you think we'll find any good food down here?
Highly unlikely.
Such pessimism from one so young. Hoping for the best never disappoints.
Ancient path.
You go on ahead. I'm going back to town. I need to learn the spell needed to restore Cole's body. I'll meet you when you get to the archives.
Checkpoint. Let's grab the waypoints and go back to town.
You and I are the same. But those others, the fallen angel, the witch, they're using you for their own ends. You choose to be their puppet. Yet the power of your birthright could make you a god.
I am a priest of Rathma. I serve a greater calling.
There's no need to be snide. Soon enough, I'll walk this world again. Then I'll show you what a Nephilim can achieve.
New goods today. Please look. You won't be disappointed.
Let's check our items real quick. A new ring, a lot of damage, resistances and armor. Well, that's not bad. Put it here. Well, less recovery. Critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and raw stats. Shoulder pads. I'll keep the ones I have. I'll put those on and re-enchant them. Let's go around and talk to people.
After surviving the devastation in Tristram all those years ago, I swore vengeance upon Diablo and his ilk. I've sacrificed everything for it. This is my path, and I will follow it through to its bloody end.
Leah is a very trusting individual, isn't she?
She has a kind heart.
You could not be more different.
Kindness will not help us survive in these dark times. The Lord of Lies is cunning. He wears many masks to hide his shifting nature from us. But we will have an advantage over him. The Black Soulstone. Belial fears its power, for Soulstones have bested his siblings in the past, and he could be imprisoned as well.
Alright, let's go say hi to Shen. I don't have to ignore you anymore. You now exist.
You may notice that jewels you find enhance your already considerable abilities. I can combine similar gems to make a more powerful one. At the moment, I can only offer you a few basic pieces of jewelry. Now, if you bring me supplies, I will eventually be able to offer you exciting and exotic new designs. But it doesn't have to be just business with us. Come by and talk anytime, my friend.
Believe me, I will.
Ah, very interesting topic. I sell jewels.
I see. Where are you from?
Xiangsai. Great families warred in the streets. Political intrigue and bottomless wells of treachery around every corner.
You don't have to tell me stories. I prefer the truth.
Truth? Never touch the stuff. I knew you would lead me to exciting and mysterious places. We should encounter the jewel I seek any day now.
What sort of jewel is this?
Oh, it's nothing special. It merely changes form to evade pursuers and drives its owners mad.
Are you sure you haven't already succeeded?
The strangest thing just happened. A young man accused me of being the Senside god of thieves, disguised as an elderly jeweler. Well, I understand his confusion, since I'm as handsome as a god. I gave the fellow some advice and sent him on his way.
But you did not correct him.
Who am I to crush the dreams of the young?
A man with honor.
Well...
The people of Shansai worship 59 gods, but few are more revered than Zai, the exiled trickster god who travels the face of the world disguised as a humble merchant. Tales of his adventures range from ingenious thefts and practical jokes to more lurid exploits, none of which I'm comfortable recording here.
I think I might have met Sultan Cool once. He seemed like a perfectly reasonable sort, for a mage, that is.
What do you have against mages?
Oh, yes. Well, you know how they can be. With the waving hands and the mumbling all the time. They can be a little strange. You're looking at me in a very strange manner.
I tire of your games. Tell me who you truly are.
Why would I?
We face a threat that the world has never seen before. If you possess hidden power, it could be of use to all of us in the fights ahead.
It always warms my heart to see absolute certainty in one so young. You must be very brave.
Gem Combiner. I can craft bigger gems here. Forge jewelry. Rings and amulets. I can also remove gems.
I miss Uncle Deckard so much. It's hard going on without him.
His soul is at peace. I can assure you of that.
Thank you. I'm going to get back to my research.
Have you faced Belial before?
Not openly. He was never one to lead an army, always in the shadows, much like his mentor, Mephisto. He wields intrigue and artifice as proficiently as you wield your weapons.
What happened during your time with the Vetchen?
When we first joined the wagon train, we were just two lost souls. The Vetchen thought it was unbearably romantic. A pair of lovers on the run from their pasts. I suppose it might have even been true. A mystic with the Vetchen recognized Mira's talent immediately. We stayed with them while Mira learned from her. Along the way, we fell in love and married. I've never known anything as surely as my love for her.
She cast quite a spell on you.
Never mind.
New goods today. Please look. You won't be disappointed.
Leah's Chaldean Journal, Part 4.
My mother has been teaching me magic and how to control my power, but I feel like I'm constantly disappointing her. She says that I have a gift, but it doesn't feel that way. Maybe it will improve if I keep practicing. For now, we are getting closer to the Black Soul Stone, and that's what really matters.
Your mind is always wandering.
It is merely the consequence of seeing that which is not readily visible. I have accepted it.
Being unusual has its strengths.
Then you have my thanks. Although, perhaps you are right. I feel as though part of me still sleeps in a faraway realm.
It could be a lingering effect of the spell.
That would be nice, but the feeling I have indicates that it is more unpleasant and complicated than that.
Do you know the fate of your sisters?
They should have awakened as well, but their mission has already ended.
What do you mean?
I sought out the closest two before I met you. They lay dead and mutilated in their chambers. The others are some distance away. I fear the worst.
How did they die?
There were traces of demonic magic upon their wounds. But surely the Prophet could have protected them. Where has he gone?
What happened to your brother?
Nothing you'd want to hear.
I have heard a lot. I could probably help.
And then what? I suppose you'll make it all right. You'll fix it up just like another one of your little errands. Some things aren't that easy.
I will respect your privacy.
God, you're so noble about it too. Spare me.
Have you ever been in love?
Ah, yes. The unreasonable one I spoke of earlier. I loved her with every inch of my heart before it went black as coal.
Where is she now?
Well, she did what all unreasonable women do. Married the wrong man.
You did not intervene.
It wouldn't have been easy. He was my brother.
Oh. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.